and don't mess around because Ollie will scold you there.
Now it's broadcasting. She uses the same program I do to when I used to drive.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm sure like for like the songs that they all play, I'll probably just stay down for when it's like the solo you probably zoom in.
Yeah, if there's a solo, you zoom in. But like I said, do your motions like slowly. Don't do them fast because the people watching are going to be dizzy. And don't just zoom into person like that. This will draw you out.
It's been a while since I've been on this side of the crowd at the concert.
It's okay. You're going to be on this side of the crowd when you're a faller. So. You'll be on this side of the crowd longer than you are on that side.
Typically it's just that little bullet, I'm not sure.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
It is. Yes. Do you have the link?
She might have the link. You're looking who's gonna go next.
Stand for the national anthem. Testing my sound by, yes. What do you think? Thank you for coming out on a glorious night. It's a homeschool band. This is our first year here at College of Southern Maryland. We're happy to have a wonderful stage up here and facilities to work with. And we're going to move around now to the beginners. We have a beginner band and the upper band. So if you're new, whether you're in 5th grade or up, any beginner in that, if you're 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, doesn't matter, you're in a beginner band. After that first year, you get moved up to the upper band, and then that's for everybody else. So right now the beginners are coming on stage, and we're going to do their portion of the program. Tony wouldn't happen to be here, would he? Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to be assisted on this next one with the percussion section. The singers are playing all the notes and they're doing what they do. We incorporated some of the beginners into Above and Beyond. There were a couple of the beginners that played that one. Now all the beginners are going to play this next 2 nights in a row, but when it's something where they spend the first year learning how to play the instruments, and we want to showcase them, but we also want them to integrate with everybody else, because you only get 1 year. Next year, all those folks are playing everything. It's like a one-room schoolhouse with a beginner class. And everybody plays in a one-room schoolhouse. So they get a chance to play with everybody else on this one next to the realm. next tune I just came across, Lullaby, Randall Standridge. He does a lot of stuff like Santa the Barbarian and all that fun stuff that we do at Christmas. But this is a really pretty tune. It's pretty unique melody. It reminds me of some TV show or some movie theme. I can't place it, but it's just really pretty. And even though I guess some people will understand, we're gonna dedicate it to Dr. Tony. He'll tell you. So just to prove that what I do for the homeschool band, I've had this since the beginning. I've always asked a bunch of extras, call them extras, they're not extras, but extras to come in and fill in some of the spots that we don't have, we just don't have. I mean, you can only play with what you have. So we get a bunch of low brass coming in, horn players, different people. This next tune, I want to play just the beginning of it. Just us, everybody under 18. So you can hear that we really can hold our own. And then we just add, it's like making a vegetable soup and not having quite enough carrots. You can still make a vegetable soup, but if somebody comes in and brings the extra carrots, you're like, all right, now we're really, that's what it is, not the extras or carrots or, stop talking. small group things in here, most of these I had nothing to do with. I helped a little bit with the saxophone one later on. The flute things they did on their own, and the clarinet thing, they're like, here, go play it. Okay. And they just figured I kept walking by the practice room going, huh, they're practicing on their own. What does that mean? Cool. Bass clarinet is on loan from the Southern Maryland Concert Band. I gave it to Jaco about 4 or 5 or 6 weeks ago, and then they found that piece, so he figured out how to play that thing in about 5 weeks. That took a little bit of practice. The musicianship this year of these guys has just radically increased. I don't know how much that due to me, or just barking at them every week, but even a lot of the extra help that came in at Christmas time has commented on such that, you know, they have jumped from Christmas to now. Josie started with me over at Grace Lutheran last year, so this is her second year playing the saxophone. So just to get a perspective, the beginners we saw, they're all first year. If you were a beginner last year, stand up. Last year. and then it goes from there, you know, a couple of years. But that's just the only way we can do it is to just bring them in. So the beginners this year, next year, they're going to be sitting here going, in September, like, just go for the bride, guys, just go for the bride. And then Christmas time, yeah, they're not always they're not always in the car yet. But by now, these guys are rocking it. It's just, and I also wanted to thank all the as we say, extras filling in. If you heard of Equinox, we did that last night or the other day, but it didn't even hit me how much that blows. Like, having a tuba in the band is just walking around like Andre the Giant with this thing, it's amazing. But it really helps because we hear ourselves every week by ourselves. And sometimes it's frustrating. You know, the low brass back there, we have Ezra and Beatrice, and they're trying to support, basically, little music lesson. In the band, you basically want what's called a pyramid of sound. You want your flutes on top, you want your mid-range in the middle, and your low brass and your low winds and that on the bottom. And you need more of that sound to support everything. You know, like the foundation in a house, you know, look at it. We had more of a Christmas tree sound. But we had this beautiful, and or two low brass. Didn't matter how loud they played. They weren't supporting everything. They tried. And they did a great job. But having those extra half a dozen people back there pulls it out. All right, so we're going to do this next tune, Clutch. This was Brian Balmage's. He said he wrote this, he was on consignment to write something, and like everybody, pretty much anywhere, he procrastinated until the last minute. So he had to write something that was kind of like under pressure to write something. So the theme of it is to have something where it's like you're rushed and you just this constant deadline pressure. He kind of took that idea and incorporated it into the music. So that's the urgency of, oh, am I going to get done by midnight and turn it in and post it on time? College people get that. talking less, or we're playing better, or I pick less tunes, but I've never done under an hour. I'll stretch. If you are interested in the Homeschool Band, the website of that, homeschoolband.com, it'll take you in, there's a little thing filled out, it all goes to Crystal Kucheski. She's the social media person. And just so everyone knows, I don't have a cell phone. So if you ever, I texted you that how to turn out. So any email, phone call, come to the house. That's it. So she'll get information, she'll shoot me an email, I'll shoot you an email back, and then we communicate. Basically 5th grade and up to seniors. And then what we do is we'll sit down, we'll try out different instruments. We'll try out the flute, the clarinet. I want to play the flute. Play the flute, the clarinet, the trumpet, the trombone, the sax, the French horn. Try them all. If you don't know, it's like Harry Potter and Ollivander's shop. You don't know which wand is going to work. And then all of a sudden you find your wand and you're good to go. Percussion, we got to talk. We don't need 18 people back there. But anyway, over the summer that happens. And then in September, like the first week of September, we start right in, and this is actually our 36th week since we started in September. Every week, Christmas, okay, I suppose. Back to it. So, yeah, just shoot her stuff, or shoot me an email, and eventually, once I come out of the garden after decompressing, we'll get back to it. This next tune, this was, Robert W. Smith. He wrote this as kind of a little tribute to, I guess his mom or his grandma, where they would play How Great Thou Art in church, and he would play it on trumpet, and he would be real free with his interpretation, and his mom would just follow along. So it's very flowy in its presentation here. That's kind of nice. So here's a mother's hymn, or How Great Thou Art. It's almost like you're expecting an encore.